everyone, this is Stacy with the Sweet End. Thank you for joining my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create chocolate covered strawberries. So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to want to melt your chocolate. You can use whatever you decide you want to dip in, whether it's candy melts, almond bark, merkins. There's all different types of chocolate out there. But whether it's just whatever your preference is. The next thing you're going to make sure you have is really clean, dry strawberries. You want to make sure that your strawberries are dry, really dry, because you don't want them to have any type of wetness or dampness to it, because it will cause your chocolate to slide off and it will not stick to the strawberry. So I had already washed them and dried them. I'm just kind of going back through it just to remove any type of dampness that may be on it. You want to make sure that your strawberries don't have any dents or bruises. So I always examine my strawberries very closely, because you don't want bad strawberries. Okay. So what I use is, for me, I use the wood sticks. You can use a toothpick if you like, or if you like, you could just, after you dip, you can lay them on wax paper. Me, personally, I like the wood sticks. I like the wood sticks because I stick mine in a cup. So I just have a tall cup of water. And sometimes I guess it does vary if I'm doing a large order of them, if I'll use the cup. So sometimes I will just stick them into like a styrofoam if I'm doing too many of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our strawberry. Again, it's very important to make sure that this strawberry is completely dry. I'm going to pull my leaves completely back. I'm going to take my stick and I'm going to gently hold the strawberry, but I'm going to give a firm push into the top. Sometimes that top can be really hard, so you want to make sure that you don't push it too hard, because you don't want it to go through the bottom of the strawberry and come out that way. So just enough until you feel that firmness. So I'm just going to take my strawberry. I'm pulling my leaves back. And I'm take this out. Okay, so I'm pulling my leaves back. I use the Wilton's warmer to melt my chocolate. I don't use the microwave method. The microwave method works. I just don't like standing by the microwave warming it up every 30 seconds. However, you can, whatever works easy for you. I just like the warmer. So I just take it, and then I tilt my bowl to the side, and I just do a light dip. I grab my leaves and I go back in and I dip again. And I just shake. Shaking all that excess chocolate off of my strawberry. Because the more you have, if you have too much, then it's going to take longer to dry. Then you don't want the chocolate so thick that when your customer bites into it, it's just, just chocolate everywhere. But you don't want it thin, but not too thick as well. So I'll stand it up and I'll shake it. If you get a little on the leaves, don't stress about it, because once this dries, we will go back and we'll take it off. So I'm sticking that inside of my cup. I'm going to my next strawberry. I'm damping it. Stick. I'm going to gently yet firmly press into the top of the strawberry. Pulling my leaves back, gathering my leaves really, really well, so that way I can get full coverage on this strawberry. Again, I dip one side, pull out, turn it around, go in and dip my other side and shake. And just shake, shake, shake. Stand it up and shake again because I want that chocolate to come back so it all falls into place. So my next strawberry, I'm going to dry. I'm not squeezing this as hard as it may look. I'm just wanted to make sure I get the, sometimes these gloves. Okay. And you got to be careful because see how my leaf is sliding off. And I like the leaf because I think it's just pretty with the leaf on it. But I'm going to go ahead and dip it anyway. Sometimes when you pull too hard, it'll pull the leaf off. But I'm still going to go ahead and dip it. I'm just going to shake. Open it. Got some chocolate on my glove. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to damp dry that. Grab another stick. Firmly insert my stick into the top of my strawberry. Pull my leaves back. And dip. Dip in, pull out. Dip in, pull out. Need be. However many times you need to turn it to get that full coverage. And I'm just drizzling, shaking my strawberry back and forth to get the excess chocolate off. Stand it up, shake again. Again, I'm not worried about any chocolate right now that's on the leaves. Once that hardens, I'll be able to go back in and pull that off. Now this leaf is already very loose. I'm still going to dip it. So I'm going to try to be careful with this one because it's actually already loose inside of the container. Just drizzle, 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 drizzle. Again, we're just trying to shake off that excess chocolate. We're going to shake it just so that everything falls in place. See, look, came off. It's okay. There's a remedy for that. We're just going to slide this off. But there's always a remedy. And being very gentle. Sometimes these strawberries have areas on the strawberries that's really soft. So you want to be careful with that. Shake, 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 shake. Standing up and I'm shaking it so this will fall back into place. I'm going to place this into my cup and I'm on my last strawberry. Squeezing out any type of dampness that may be in my strawberry. Like that. Dry it just one more last time. Dip to the side and dip one more time. Again, just shaking off that excess chocolate. Stand it up, shake again. All right. Okay, so now just going to move this over here to the side a little bit. Get this away. I have my piping bags. I'm going to do a little drizzle over just a few of them. I have chocolate melted and some red coloring. So I'm just going to do a few different designs. I'm going to take my wax paper. Parchment paper. Now I have some sprinkles here. I thought the sprinkles would be really pretty. And one of my strawberries, I'm going to use the one that my leaf fell off of. So I'm just going to take my sprinkles and just kind of sprinkle it over the strawberry, just to give it some design. Don't worry about the sprinkles falling. We will put this right back. The best time to put your sprinkles, if you're using any sprinkles, is when the chocolate is still wet, because it allows it to stick. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stick that back up. I'm going to take, I think I'm going to grab one more. This still a little damp. And these dry really fast. Just kind of sprinkle. Okay. All right, so we will stand that back up, allow that to dry. You're going to just take your wax paper or parchment paper, whatever you're using. You take that, fold it in half. And we're just going to allow those sprinkles to fall right back into our container. Okay. So for my next one, I'm going to do some pink drills. I'm going to take my piping bag. You don't have to use a piping bag. You can use a Ziploc bag. This is just the first thing that I grabbed. Ziploc bags are cheaper and they work just as well. Just going to take my cup, sit my piping bag inside of my cup so that I can place some of my chocolate inside of my cup. Just a little bit. Not drizzling that much. So we're just going to take that. You want to push that chocolate to the bottom of the bag. You can tie this with a rubber band, but being that I'm just drizzling, I'm not going to stress about it because I'm not drizzling that much. So you just push that. But typically you would put a band on this just to keep the chocolate from rising up into the bag. All right. So I'm just going to take my scissors here, cut a little tip at the end of my bag. And you're just going to squeeze to see how your chocolate is coming out. So that's not coming out enough. I didn't cut enough. So I'm just going to cut a little bit more and see if that works. Okay. So I'm going to take my strawberry here. So I have a strawberry. And all you're going to do is you just take your strawberry. What I do is I like to lay my strawberry down so I know before I drizzle this strawberry which way looks better the way that my strawberry is laid. So I don't want to just pick it up and just start drizzling, and then when I lay it down, the strawberry rolls to a position that I don't even have to drizzle over. So I typically will take the strawberry. This has a stick in it. Okay, so if you were to put this in a box, this is the way it's gonna lay. So that's the way I wanted to do my drizzle. That's the format that I want my drizzle in. So I'm just gonna take your chocolate and you just go back and forth. Sometimes if you're struggling with drizzle, which I used to struggle a lot, you can just get a piece of paper and practice with your lines going back and forth. And you just want to allow your wrist to relax. You allow your wrist to relax, it just flows better. Okay, so I'm just going to drizzle. That's it. I will place this back standing up. I'm going to grab one more to do my pink drizzle in. And again, I know I want it to lay this way because this is the way it lays better. All right, so I'm just going to go back and forth, allowing my wrist to relax and let my lines flow. Okay, I'm just going to place that up there to dry. All right, so I'm going to move over to a different color really quick. Okay, so I have some chocolate already melted. I have actually some red and some milk chocolate melted here. I actually have quite a few of these warmers. This one is a 2 compartment, so you can put 2 different colors in it. So I'm just going to place some of the milk chocolate in this one. Just a little bit. That was a tiny bit. I need to place some more. It has to be enough for it to flow. And setting the bag inside of the cup just controls. It just makes the flow better with putting the chocolate inside of the bag. So again, we're just going to push our chocolate to the bottom here. I'm going to cut my tip. Oh, I don't have enough to the bottom. Work all of that down. And again, remember, we're going to check our flow to the side first before we put it onto our strawberry. I'm going to grab my strawberry. I need to see how do I want my strawberry to lay. So normally it's going to lay like this. Okay, so it's going to roll this way. So I'm going to just allow it to flow. Going to place my strawberry back into the container, and I have grab this one, and you again, once it dries, it's so much easier to peel the chocolate off of the leaves, and I'm just going to allow it to flow. Set back up there. I don't think I'm going to use the red on this one right now. I have another order to work on, but okay. Okay, so just gonna move that mess out the way. All right, so I have a bowl here. So I'm going to place my strawberries into it. And if I take another little piece, actually I'm not going to use this. So I have a bowl here. I thought this was a cute little Valentine's holiday bowl that I'm going to place my strawberries inside of. Now, that strawberry that had the leaf come off, so I'll just gently pull this back because it is dry. Some of the I'll just take a little bit of chocolate and dab it onto the leaf. And I will place it right back onto my strawberry. See, it's like it never left. I'll take this off because getting chocolate everywhere. I'm just going to place it neatly into my bowl. Again, I'm checking my leaves. I'm pulling any excess chocolate off of my leaves. This one did. The leaves are doing the same things. They're coming up. That's fine. I'm just going to take a little chocolate. It's probably be easier if I just put it like. I'm just going to dab. You know what? I'm not going to chance that. Let's take a stick. I'm just going to dab a little stick at the top of my strawberry. And I will gently place that leaf right back on the top. Yeah, put a little too much, but it'll dry. It'll be okay. All right, so I'm gonna move to my next one. Pulling this off, and I'm placing them in my bowl. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications as well so you won't miss any upcoming videos. And you can arrange this however you want to arrange it. So there, we have our Valentine's Day chocolate covered strawberries.